In August 1968, Ringo walked out on the Beatles, feeling he no longer fitted in. He was coaxed back after spending a fortnight in Sardinia. The following January, George followed suit in the notorious See You Round the Clubs walkout from the Get Back sessions at Twickenham. Again, the others talked him into a reluctant return. But when John Lennon announced that he was bailing in a similar hissy fit, no peace envoys were sent to haul him back. All that was discussed was the timing of his departure, with everyone understanding that this would mean the end of the group. The key event in the breakup story took place at the Apple office on Savile Row in September 1969. This was a month after the last Abbey Road recording session and the final Beatles photo shoot, ironically held at Tittinghurst Park, the new Lennon-Ono mansion. By this point, about the only thing the Beatles agreed upon was that they needed a break from each other. But Alan Klein, now representing John, George and Ringo, had negotiated a new record deal with Capitol Records for the whole group. 3 Beatles were present, plus Yoko as standard, and various staff. George was the absentee, visiting his mother in hospital in Liverpool. The forced grins in the publicity photos mask a sour atmosphere. Paul, now managed by his father-in-law, was trying for another band reset, but that horse had already bolted. According to John, Paul was saying to do something and I kept saying no, no, no to everything he said. It came to a point that I had to say something, so I said, "The group's over, I'm leaving." Paul remembers John then speaking of this being like a divorce and exciting, and that, effectively, was the end of the Beatles. So why was this not communicated to the public? The answer lies partly in a temporary alliance of arch enemies, what you might call the Nazi-Soviet pact of the Beatles story. Paul asked John to defer making any official announcement for 6 months. Alan Klein agreed that this was the best option to protect the band's business interests. The point of contention regards the practicalities of this arrangement. In Man on the Run, Paul says he got fed up waiting for John to go public. Lennon, for his part, declared in the Rolling Stone interview, 1971, that he had been tricked. He was particularly aggrieved that it would be McCartney who would first announce the breakup the following April. But he also seems to have had conflicted feelings about ending the group. According to May Pang, he felt strangely ambivalent about officially ending the Beatles at that moment. By nature, also, he felt inclined to take a position opposite from that of Paul McCartney. So Paul, who didn't want a divorce, infuriated the others by going to court to ask for one.